We recently had a gala to help fund our Andy Warhol exhibition coming this summer. And the name of the gala was called A Night at Studio 54. And it was actually done by the College of DuPage Foundation in partnership with us. And they are helping us to raise funds for the major exhibition fund at College of DuPage. And all of these funds are going to help us to keep ticket prices affordable. It'll help sponsor discounted tickets for school groups and seniors. And it will also help us to present our Andy Warhol portfolios, A Life in Pop. And it features 94 works from the Bank of America collection. So this gala was really awesome. And it was on Saturday, February 18th, and we had it at Esplanade Lakes in Downers Grove. And the venue is a gorgeous glass round ballroom. And so people came in, and there was a cocktail party outside prior, and it was kind of a pop art theme for the cocktail party. And we had an artist, Louis Achenbach, who did a live painting for the auction. And the evening started at 6, and we had a cocktail reception. And so many came clad in their disco finest, and they mixed and mingled, and they enjoyed a Studio 54 inspired bourbon drink that was provided by Whiskey Acres. And then they were able to bid on over 70 of the most amazing silent auction prizes you've ever seen. For instance, the city of Lisle gave us a prize that was 3 baskets large, filled with gift certificates and Warhol-themed merchandise from their stores. There was everything from overnights to dinners downtown to theater tickets. It was just phenomenal. And then Andy Warhol and his entourage made a surprise appearance at the cocktail party. And they started blowing whistles and ushering all 350 guests into the Studio 54 inspired round glass ballroom. And it was just kind of a fun, crazy episode where all these characters came barreling into the party and blowing whistles saying, let's get this party started. And as the guests got seated, we had Alberto Arias dancers who did this beautiful Warhol fashion-inspired dance to kick off the night. Then everybody had a lovely dinner with salad, and it was a double-plated entree of filet and salmon. And then Executive Director of the College of DuPage Foundation, Karen Kuhn, thanked our gala chair, Marcy Peterson, and the amazing committee for all of their work. The committee included Sharon D'Alessandro, Kim Dorn, Amy Fries, Jamina Ivory, Janie Oldfield, Marianne Klang, Karen Kuhn, Nancy Lair, Paul Piersick, Barb Ryman, and Renee Richards, and me. And then following dinner, guests were treated to an overview of what to expect at the exhibition this summer. And our curator of the Cleve Carney Museum, Justin Whitty, kind of gave a sneak peek into what you're going to see while you're here, with a biographical area and over 94 original Warhols and 150 original Warhol photographs that he took himself, in addition to a Silver Clouds exhibit and an outdoor experience. So Justin gave everybody a little inside peek to what it's going to look like this summer. And then I got to share about all the exciting events that are coming this summer. We have the most amazing speaker lineup, from Eric Shiner, who was the curator of the Warhol Museum, to one of Andy Warhol's personal assistants and friends, Joseph Freeman, to author Blake Gopnik, who wrote the biography about Andy Warhol. And then we also have a new special friend to the MAC, Thomas Kiedrowski. And I took his walking tour with him when I was in New York, and he wrote a book called Andy Warhol's New York. And Thomas Kiedrowski and I will be doing a talk on Andy Warhol's New York and all the great places Andy used to go with lots of stories. So after we talked about that, COD Foundation Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Walter Johnson, stepped into the spotlight to lead the paddle raise and a live auction for wonderful trips to Vail and to Palm Springs and to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And we raised a great deal of money from very generous guests at the party. And then the evening wrapped up with a jaw-dropping, authentic performance by a Cher tribute artist. Her name is McClowry, and her dancers loved her so much that they were rehearsing in the back while we were eating dinner, and they joined her back out, and they did a dance while she performed, and she did several costume changes. She was just phenomenal, and the crowd absolutely loved her. And then afterward, the crowd got to do their own disco moves out on the dance floor. But we had some really lovely touches on the table I wanted to share. Our culinary students made this beautiful little box of homemade chocolate and lemon truffles. So every guest got to go home with a beautiful truffle, which I would love to eat right now, but I have to give this back. And then one of our guests gave a donation so that every guest could leave with this beautiful, adorable Warhol. It's a flexible cutting board. Kathy and Ken Reich donated these for the gala. And it's a Warhol inspired the cows, and people got to choose from several different patterns. So it was really a lovely night. And we thank everybody who attended and supported the event. The gala really got us all excited about the exhibition coming this summer. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, make sure to get your tickets now. There's so many exciting things that will be happening this summer. You can get your tickets at themac.org, or you can go to warhol2023.org. And if you want to follow all the exciting things happening with Warhol this summer all throughout DuPage County, follow us on Facebook at Warhol2023 or on Instagram at the Cleve Carney Museum of Art. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you at the theater and next time on Backstage Buzz.